We're live.
And we are live at 5/7 Central.
What's going on with you?
Around the pond. What's going on with you, Nick Nass?
Oh man, keeping baking and shaking. How everybody doing today?
All right, look like Frank froze up, but he gonna look like he might jump back in on us.
I'm in right now.
Yeah.
Hey, here I am.
You black, Matt.
Okay, but I'm in though, right?
Oh yeah, you all the way good. We live at 5, baby. What's going on with y'all, world? I'm trying to miss some action.
We all have,
We try to
man.
get it together.
That's life. You know what I'm saying? We missed a couple, gained a couple. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know what I am though?
What's that?
I'm on the way to my Furious Styles moment, homie. Well, my son gonna be more Ricky than Trey, but I'm on my way to my Furious Styles moment, homie. You know what I'm saying?
He got the haircut to go with it.
Oh yeah, man, he mohawked out. We ready to scalp cast, boy.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
You got his white gloves and everything, the black and whites.
Nah, he got cleats. So he got a glove that he had got on bargain because of a glove, and I was like, dude, you got to get the pair. He just wouldn't give up that one glove, so I got to go get him a pair of gloves and another pair of cleats. I got to get him some red and black ones for home games. He only got white and black ones right now, but the colors are red, black, and white.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm gonna give him some red and black ones for the home
games. On your mind.
And some he already got that.
That's the good fatherhood thing right there, man.
Oh man,
my man is a
my man is a natural beast that it like. It's gonna be fun.
What's that position, man?
I've been waiting.
Middle linebacker.
They put him on a line, not because they're little, right? So they put him on a line. He gonna be DN. He gonna hold down the edge, and he gonna be offensive tackle or guard, whatever they put him out on.
Oh yeah, you got to teach that swim move.
Well, man, we ain't working on the swim yet because actually I taught him the club and rip, so and the spin move. So we gonna hold off on the swim, let him acclimate to these two, get these two in his arsenal right quick, because I'm pretty sure ain't no other 8-year-olds gonna have a decent club and rip or a decent spin move off the edge. So you know what I'm saying?
There we go.
You know what I mean? So. Right? I'm gonna let him marinate it and work these too. Oh man, I'm trying to turn him into a little baby Jason Taylor or some goddamn body. Baby
I got a name for him. I got a football name for him now. Little Pancake.
Little little lay him out, huh? Hey, yeah. My man is pretty good though. Like he's a natural, but he got a lot of work to do in terms of
footwork.
Rounding out the
What's
edges,
going on with you,
Matt?
Little Pancake. Holding it down.
My man is getting all the he's getting the rounding out the edges. What's going on with you, Matt?
Yeah, y'all know my shit is breaking up. I got the fucked up Wi-Fi, so I really just logged on so y'all can be able to chill. I'm watching y'all on my phone.
That's why I heard the replay app.
So in my ears, I can't. Y'all sound like canned tuna music.
Shit. So what you man? How
but I'm here.
The study go?
I gotta figure out. I might have to go get my earphones. Y'all do y'all thing though. Y'all in?
We in.
All right.
Sir. But so, how did the study go, bro?
One thing. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
You there, Frank?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
So yeah, I got you. So what's been going on in the pond, man? I know I missed what's the last the little session was about.
Okay, so I think the last time
I'm trying to catch up to speed.
No, yeah, I think the last time you were off, nigga, we were all off. So I can't tell. We didn't go on. Oh no, we did. We did one with Shell without you. Did we? No, I don't think we did. I don't think we did. I think this is our birth. I think this is both our first re-emergence from the depths of the pond. I mean, we had to go down there and hibernate a little bit, go take care of some business down at the bottom, down below. You know there. And now we emerging, man. We back up. Max still having technical difficulties. The queen of the pond ain't home. She wasn't able to tap in. Probably a little later. So it's just me and you, man. Me and you on here for the people talking a little bit about a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what's been on your mind, man? What's the one thing that you've been contemplating about these days, man?
Man, I really don't contemplate about much in terms of media type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be more internal in terms of self-motivational type shit. Like I'm I believe that everything happened in its time and that's a beautiful thing, but it just seemed like my brakes ain't breaking right. So I've been kind of like trying to figure out where that bend happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm a real big fan of karma, man. And I'm like, nigga, you know, I'm me, man. I don't fuck with nobody. Don't nobody fuck with me type of shit. But
yeah, and I think that's the one thing, man, that I've been going over these days, man, with all the stuff I'm going through with this health stuff, man. And you know, it's a few things that came across into my spectrum, right? Because I'm working on refocusing on what it is to create my future, right? Because I kind of got it in my head where it's been revealed to me, right? So the one thing the other day when I was doing a little sleep study, right? So I feel like I am a miracle in the universe, right? That whatever the universe want to create through me, whether that's family, friends, a confidentships, you know, I am the vessel in one of the pieces of the puzzle in the masses, right? So it's like, what is the universe trying to create through me? You know, this longevity of us, like you put on the plate as curating stuff for people, you know, to speak your mind, you know, to be kind of, I don't want to use no big word, but like clairvoyance, like you bring a clarity to your whole situation.
right,
You know,
or
like
maybe
Lil
even
Man,
somebody
right?
else's.
It's like
Maybe even somebody else's situation. Like you never know who's listening and how we can help, affect, put something on the minds of whoever's listening. Like, you know, we ain't the only motherfuckers to go through the shit that we go through. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. And that's one of the parts. It's like then on the other side of the game, right? It's some real things, like some real uh validation on some stuff, right? Like definitive answers, right? It's like now we are destined to manage people emotions, you know, from people that we just meet to ours, right? But the people that is worthy of, you know what I'm saying, putting themselves out there, looking in the mirror and come to that conclusion. You know, they having some unanswered questions that they have inside themselves, you know, and I really feel like this kind of like platform, you know, is a gateway to give some of those answers, you know what I'm saying, to those things.
Right. And that's why, I mean, I
And
believe that, oh, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Finish. You hear me?
you was breaking up. Now you breaking
No,
up.
I was
What you
saying, go
saying?
ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Yeah, and that's one of the things, right? That I hope that the audience is getting some kind of clarification, like even when they chime in and you know, and their thoughts for the day, you know, and you know, people tap in and let us know, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever's on y'all mind, that we could all, you know, talk about it. And not say speaking it to existence, but have that mindset. You know, because we got championship mindsets, man. And sometimes we be trying to uh hold it back, man, because if people are willing to accept it, or we're going to accept it ourselves, you know, that we have this we are anointed with this special little gift, man, to hear people out.
I think that that's partially true. I believe that when we put in this type of position, man, it's for a reason, and it's not to be feared, even if the revelations that come out about us through the people that feel us, or the people who go through the comments, or you know, the realer we be, the more episodes down the line. I think all that's meant to be, and it's not necessarily a fear thing, because standing in the championship mind is all about the grind. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
I guess to me, patience is more issue than anything because I mean, and a little bit of self-discipline. But I know the type of shit that we are grinding towards don't just happen. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, I am human, so I want what I want, and I want it now, nigga. But I want it for me, and that's just it, man. I wanted to be able to give, you know, to be able to start shit, the perpetual motion of getting niggas out the streets and getting our kids educated and building better people overall, bro.
Yeah. So I asked this question now. Do you believe like in our society now, people want to be followed more than they want to be viewed?
Um, I don't know if I don't know. That's kind of a loaded question. I think it's all one and the same, maybe. Well, now, because they can follow you and not view
Mm,
you. That's right. I guess for people nowadays, it's all about the money. So whichever gets you the most money, I think that's what they are. Me personally, I want my people, man, not just black people, but my actual people, all my Facebook friends, all my, you know, all the people that mess that is down with me, that fuck with me.
mm,
I need them to be with me. You know what I'm saying? On this. No, that's the power. You know what I'm saying? I'm powered by my people, man. Like, and I need that power. You know what I'm saying? I need that love. So plus I know through them will come everything else. They friends, they family, they, you know what I'm saying? I need that. That will propel us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really trip off of the follow me, and I guess in terms of monetarily, the most of the motherfuckers is after whichever one of those two we getting paid. I'm not sure how that go. But I do know I just want my people, man. My people, then the other people. Then the rest of the people, I should say. Once I get all my friends and
mm,
families and fun, once I get the support, outward support from them, oh, I know we popping. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? Like the moment my Facebook numbers match our actual subscription numbers,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? My personal goal in that terms is complete. You know what I'm saying? I just want my people. And
Yeah.
after that, we on to whatever happened after that. You know what I'm saying? But that's personally. I don't know about the people in the masses. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, cause
At that
that's
tank, it'll
one of
be
the
like
things
having
that
a full tank of gas, nigga. You know what I'm saying? In terms of being powered by the people, at that point, it'll be like having a full tank of gas. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we used to say all gas, no brakes, baby.
All
You know what I'm saying?
gas, no
All in
brakes, baby.
between, in the meantime, and in between time, right? We growing the
Yes,
value
sir.
to even exchange. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So that's one of the things that that hopefully like people start being more aware of and actually um, come to the table with that part.
I also want
You
to
know, and I
encourage
think
more
that
of a. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just jumping in on people. Do your thing.
oh no. You know that's how we talk anyways.
Yeah. Nah, but I want you to get your point off though, because I love your points most of the time.
You know, and that's the one thing that you know, because now it's more of not character, not like a cartoon character, right? But character building that you do have a voice. You know, because some people don't use their voice because they feel like they're going to be judged upon it. You know what I'm saying? They tones. They think because people used to texting people and not actually hearing the voice or hearing the passion. You know what I'm saying? When you actually talk and you know that you have lived your life to, you know, the full capability that the universe gives to you, you know,
Right.
and that you are a representation for your sons and your daughters, you know what I'm saying, and the person that you live life with, you know, because that is the thing. Because we still got to come to the part it's accepting what life is, you know, and getting into that part where you actually living, you know, and not being you know, in between tug of war. It's like what it is and what I need to be. You know, so
Right.
what do you need to be for your family and your confidants? You know, if if I'm the sometimes I'm the bearer of bad news, right? And sometimes I am the uh we get into reflecting. You know, so I'm talking about reflecting about and telling our truth. You know what I'm saying? Then it's all good. We got it out. So it, it doesn't present itself as an issue anymore.
Right.
You know.
I can I
Oh,
can
look
tell
at
you this though.
Poolside.
I know, yeah, he in motion too though. I can tell you this though. We need to be
Mm-hmm.
overall good people. Those who are out there fathering kids and not being fathers need to change that shit the fuck up. Because the only way we're gonna get away from the system is to get off the goddamn system. And that means you got to take care of your own goddamn keeping people out your goddamn business. But yeah, man, we need to be better fathers and just overall better people. Just in
Mm-hmm.
general. I mean,
Yeah.
that's those of us who
What
ain't
you
being
niggas
better
talking
fathers.
about?
Those of us who are, kudos to us, goddammit.
Yeah. Oh, we I was on a thing. Just to go back a little bit. Uh, the last thing we ended with is 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 the part where do we look at being viewed as a people or being followed as a people? You know, and what are you accepting of that from the universe being that vessel for whatever part that you want to take on?
And I just took it more into
Some
social media
Nickism.
terms, in terms of, I don't know how the people out there get paid by that shit, but to me, it's not about followers or views. I just want the support of my people, the people on Facebook. Like once
Yeah.
my Facebook numbers match our subscription numbers, that'll be like the tank is full, baby. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we are fully powered by the goddamn people. You know what I'm saying? We can go wherever we need to at that point. It's time to take off. You know what I mean? So in terms of as a people, I don't know, man. Greed, you know, kind of dictates that wherever the money go in terms of being followed or viewed.
I think that
Mm-hmm.
can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got you.
Um oh, okay, cool. I think that um as a people we are what was the way that you formed the question, Nick? Influencers versus what?
If you
Viewed.
rather be, yeah, to being viewed, yeah. Would you rather be, what was it like, followers or do
Viewed or
you want
followed.
views or follows? Which one is more important? Do you
Oh, you
think
talking
to?
about in social media. I thought you was talking about in terms of us as a community of people and how we influence culture. That's what I thought you were
But it
saying.
kind of works the same way
Um,
though. It kind of works both ways
okay,
in
well,
both
shit,
topics, I
I'll
should
answer
say.
Both
both
Yeah,
ways.
ways. Yeah.
I'll,
right,
I'll
right.
answer it both ways. So, um, on the personal social media tip, I subscribe to exactly what Frank is saying. That and it's kind of heartbreaking a little bit too. Not heartbreaking, just a little lightly disappointing. Probably because we're on episode 30, but and I'd be expecting that to be 30,000 views,
Right. Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
30,000 subscribers or whatever. So anyway, I think that it is more important uh, to be kind of felt by the people that you're trying to touch, as opposed to just being seen by a bunch of people who don't know you, right?
Right.
So in the greater scheme of things, right, what that would come down to, say, if we just took our situation, right, and the choice was, do we have 100,000 subscribers monetized, or do we have 1,000 daily viewers, subscribers, interactors, made up of the four of our friends list on Facebook, and kind of left up to the donations, you know what I'm saying, of those followers. So we're not really able to really monetize, but you could kind of donate to us to keep the stream going, so we don't be having these kind of Wi-Fi problems and shit, right?
Right.
But I think that for me, it's more important to touch the people that we know. For me, right? Because I think that eventually um, the popularity, will grow, and also the, my only concern about being viewed by people who don't know me is money, right? I don't give a fuck about being no influencer, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I would like
Everything
for our
go
subscribers to grow,
mail
but I
and
want that to
paperwork
grow kind of
from
organically and grassroots, like somebody who knows us, listens to us, says, yeah, Mac, Nick, Frank, and Shell got this thing going on. Check them out at 5, and then it spreads kind of like that, as opposed to just we do something viral, and then it's a bunch of people that we don't know talking about us, and then YouTube is coming in talking about they're gonna put ads on the podcast every 3 minutes. I think one thing will follow the other. I think if we stay true to who we are, if you stay true to who you are, the bigger following will always come. That's in any aspect of life. Secondly, and this is probably more important and why I really want to jump on, um, in terms of the greater picture culturally, I think that our people have been at the forefront of the changes and innovations and cultural experiences in America since we got here, right? We literally have shaped what America believes itself to be, right?
Or at least the cool
From
part of
apple
it.
pie to McDonald's to baseball to,
All the
I'm just
cool,
saying,
nigga.
everything that,
Yeah,
every,
all the cool.
right, all the cool shit, right? Yeah, not the
Yeah,
warmongering and
not none of
pillaging,
that greedy,
right?
right? None of
not
that, because
not
that ain't what we about
not
at
the
all.
subjugation
We didn't bring
of
none of that with
minor
us. Yeah,
subjugant countries and none of that
we didn't
shit, right?
bring none of that with
But
us.
just
That
in
was already
terms of
here.
cultural shit, right? I think that we are, as black people first, and as the hip hop culture probably more wider, but second, we are much more viewed than we are liked. And what I mean by that is
Right,
that um, everybody loves what we do, but we don't know how to get what we do to everybody because we don't give a shit about everybody. Like when we was doing the bump in the 70s, it was in the black neighborhood. When it was Give Me Five on the backhand side, it was in the black neighborhood. We didn't give a damn about nobody in Switzerland, giving you five or even a high five when it came to that. We didn't
right,
care about, people doing the electric slide. We just do that shit because it's what makes us feel good. But other people step in and they find out how to monetize our shit. Now, what's happened in the digital age is that those of us who have been able to kind of step above, the normal shit and have um, access shit,
right.
have found themselves in positions to not only monetize our culture, but to also try to dictate to us what culture is. So you have a Diddy coming out talking about what ain't gonna happen with the black vote unless he gets whoop de whoop 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 whoop. Well, nigga, you ain't talked to me about none of that shit, right?
Right. Or
So
us or
how you
them,
know you
nigga.
how you just get to
Right.
speak up on my shit, right?
Nigga.
So yeah, I think that we are the innovators, but we are also, the most victimized in terms of people taking advantage of shit that we create
Culture vultures,
and,
man, they
and, and,
pick and
and
they
kind of
pick
get
and they
paid off of it.
yeah, and it's crazy because um we now know and we have a lot of us that is really trying to change the narrative for the most part. Um, but with this access and with this availability to give it to the people, I don't believe enough of us are trying to really give it to the people. Like, I mean, you got people that's giving it to them from angles. Most of it's gossipy type shit, but it's all types of shit on the internet, right? But you have too many gimmicky motherfuckers trying to get up there for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? Just to be up there.
Right, right.
And that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You should go into it like a young football, basketball player have. Now I'm finna get my mama a house. That'd be the goal. You should go into that same shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you get up there with that dough in regards to the political and safety and well being of your people. If you have
But
that type of money, what else can you do with it? What else can
that's
you? Once you are as comfortable as you can get, you can buy all the cars you can buy, all the houses you can get, then invest it in all the little bullshit ass companies. Then what the fuck do? Give it to the Red Cross, nigga?
See, it's a trip, right? That's real interesting. You went right into the next question that I was going to ask, or next subject, segue rather, and that is, um, here. Let me back up. So we live in a capitalistic society, right? America's capitalist. That's just what it is. I don't give a
Love
damn
that
how
part.
socialist you think you are.
Yeah,
Capitalism is here to stay.
I like that part.
Capitalism, right? Capitalism is about profit. It is fun. It is rooted in profit, right? Without profit, there is no capitalism.
At all.
Profit, profit being the number one goal in a capitalist venture means that everything else is going to be secondary, including um, compensation, fair compensation of the people doing the work, right? So a capitalist, right, extreme capitalist is the motherfucker that's got all this land and cotton and cotton plants on all this land and says fuck a cotton gin. I don't need no gin. I got a back house with 50 niggas in chains,
It may hurt
right?
my production, but I have some good quality shit. At least I'll sell it as good quality.
Not even hurt his production, right? He ain't gonna spend no money on labor, right?
Oh
His
yeah,
his
yeah.
labor cost is food and shelter, right? And some minor medical costs or whatever. Because everything else out in them fields is self-governed, except for the motherfucker on the horse, right? Okay, so that's extreme capitalism, right? Putting the least amount in and profiting the most. Okay, well, let's just cut it in a little bit. Let's say now you ain't got slaves, but you're gonna pay the motherfuckers that do the work for you, you know, a modest income, right? They able to house themselves, feed themselves, get a car, move around. You ain't never gonna own no company, right?
Right,
But you'll be comfortable, right?
right.
Now, to me, the motherfucker that owns the fucking company, right? It's just a little, you're a slave with a fucking pay number, right? Because you never granted the opportunity and shit, right, to be me. I'm never going to give you that opportunity to do what I do. It's never going to be a time when I say, Frank, hey, I got this extra little plot of land over here, man. You want to try to make some shit out of it on your own on this cotton shit? Never going to be that, right? Because I'm a capitalist, right? So it's my
Right,
job to keep you subjugated, keep you employed, right?
right.
All right. So with that in mind, right, knowing that capitalism and business in its in its uh, 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 in its core
In
has
its
a
purest
lot
form.
of right. It has a lot of treachery, right? A lot of bullshit in the game, right? A lot of
Right,
cutthroat ass type of shit, right?
right. Because
So you
that's
got
the
to be a
people.
cutthroat, right? You got
Right,
what I'm saying is that the people that design the fucking system, right? This
right,
capitalist system and the machine that runs it, all small business and large business as well, right?
right.
What's going on, bro? Huh? I'm on a podcast. It's all good, bro. No, sir. That's where I'm at.
Live and
So
far, goddamn
live in the pod, for real, for real. So yeah, yeah, business having its onus in a bunch of treachery and cutthroat type of shit, right? Because it's built by people who have that in their heart. They believe that that is the best way to accomplish that particular goal. Then we have us, right? Who, and we're not saying all of us, we're just going to take that small population of us that are given those opportunities and succeed. You either given the opportunity because you've shown that you've exceeded in another area, right? Like you could run faster than every fucking body else with this football. So now we're gonna give your ass $100 million, which automatically makes you a spokesperson, a business person, a viable somebody to talk to, even when you don't know shit about the business that you're talking to somebody about, right? It's
Even
easy
though
for you to
you're a
get
23
branded
year
and
old
walk
kid.
into shit. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? But
23-year-old kid don't know fuck
the
about fuck though.
right. So these are the motherfuckers who get taught by who?
Them
You
same,
know, the Puffies, the
yeah,
Jay-Z's,
them
the
same,
Dr. Dre's, who the fuck did they get taught by? They got taught by the ruthless, cutthroat motherfuckers that
yeah,
didn't give a fuck
Jerry
about our culture
Hellers and the
anyway. They was just there.
motherfucking,
Right,
yeah,
right. So now when it's their turn to do some shit, the Puffies, the Andre Harrells, the Jay-Z's, the whoever the fuck it is that we can think of that's at the top of the food chain in entertainment and business now, because one thing is with the other. These are people who are not trying to develop no um, community cooperative. Okay, here, let's just say this, right? I watched the cold little shit. Uh, Lil J had said something, right? James Prince had said some shit. Somebody had asked him about at the time when Rap a Lot was humongous, Death Row was humongous as well, and it was somebody else that was big, big, big as fuck, but it wasn't like Puffy. It was a real independent. I think it might have been Luke or somebody like that, right? Somebody else, Tony
Master
Draper,
P.
somebody. It was somebody who was big. They had a big ass company and was doing, in the upwards of $100 million, you know, business. And it was put to them, well, how come you guys didn't just form a fucking black distribution company? Y'all had the bread and the machines. And Lil J was honest. He was like, we had the conversation, but everybody was doing their own thing. Motherfuckers was in different headspaces. It was different little petty beefs. Who said this about what type of bullshit that stopped these niggas from coming together and putting, $40 million together to do a distribution deal that would rival fucking WIA in the United States.
right,
Warner Electra Astra.
right,
Mm.
right,
So yeah,
right.
we don't have that we currently my generation and up, we haven't had that come together type of mentality. Especially when you get some bread. You get some bread, you want to assimilate to the
Go
motherfucking
somewhere the
Dorothy
fuck
Wilson.
else. Right.
You
Go
feel what I'm
somewhere the
saying?
fuck else. Right.
You know,
Yeah.
niggas stop wearing baseball caps and start wearing fucking bow ties and all kind of crazy shit, right? Except
Fulfill your
Russell.
own people though.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Fulfill your own people.
Yeah.
But fuck that though. I mean that shit has to change. It's gonna change. It has to because I'm teaching that to mine. And I'm for as long as I'm living, I'm gonna stay grinding to get me some paper so I can show these niggas, man, it's not that hard. You niggas can't hold on to that shit. Y'all can't hold on to that shit. Give it to the
So
I
fucking
just want to
so
people,
what?
man.
So
I just want to wait.
so
I just want to know. I just want to know in what world am I in where a nigga can walk up to me, see me talking on the phone. Fuck, I'm doing a podcast, right? I'm talking on the phone, video chatting. I could be FaceTiming, right? And you ask me, do I got some weed for sale, nigga?
The same world I
what
live
the
in where I'm
hell?
parked at. Hold on. The same world I live in where I'm parking the parking lot, Walmart parking lot, and a white dude pull up on me. I was like, hey man, what you
And get
smoking
you
on? Oh man, I'm in the middle of the podcast. Oh, I ain't tripping. That smell good though. You want to see what I got? Hold on, man. And just give me some weed.
right.
That same world.
Mm, 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 mm.
That same world. You know what I'm saying? That niggas is weed. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
at
Niggas like it's legal now, so fuck, we can talk about it like it's a cigarette, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at the
He still
motherfucking
might be
hotel no
popo.
tail around this bitch, boy.
We seen that. We seen that. And niggas is looking for that hot hit right quick. But yeah, same world though. You know, we in California.
Look,
Well, you're in Nevada, but
it
it's all
served my
legal out
dog
here.
ass right too, right? It served my dog ass right? Because last week when I came out here, I was in a motherfucking strip casino and shit, right? I mean, a strip hotel and shit. I was way up on the 18th floor looking down and said, man, I got hella exercise too, walking just to go smoke. But you
Right.
couldn't smoke in the bitch, and they charged my ass like a fucking $30 a day uh,
Pet fee for the
fucking
dog.
hotel. Nah, it's like a
Mm,
resort fee, because I ain't got no
Right.
fucking Nevada ID. So when I was talking about that internet, and I was like, damn, the internet is fucked up, and I was thinking I was paying $15 a day for it. I was paying $30 a day
mm,
for that bullshit internet. But they throw in a
what?
continental breakfast and some other shit. I ain't never seen none of that shit, nigga. Ain't nobody knocked on my door and offered me a cup of nothing,
You
right?
gotta go
I
down
guess
there to
you got to
get that
order
shit.
that shit.
Or you gotta
Nah,
go
ain't
down there
no
and get
go
it in the
down, nigga.
cafeteria.
When you get out the elevator, you in the casino. Ain't no go down. Where you going down to, right? I don't even know where to go down to.
Right.
Look,
That's
it took
crazy
me
though.
2 days. It took me 2 days to find the pool, and when I was out there, I was like, "Oh shit, I should shoot from out here," because they had a whole spa, like nigga, little booths with fake grass and lounge chairs and little privacy, little areas.
That would
That
have been
shit was,
dope.
and then the pool area had cabanas. You could I could have reserved the cabana and shot from there, but it was no Wi-Fi outside. I was like, it had
Oh.
plugs. You couldn't get shit.
Oh, we was all
Couldn't
out
even
there.
get
We
no
can all
signal on
shoot in
my
the same
phone.
spot. If it was all out there shooting from the same spot, we all could have hot spotted some
Nigga, I
shit.
would have been walking around with the camera.
We had a ball. Hey, that's what we gotta do though. Shoot on location in Vegas like soon. That should be like the interim of the summer show, nigga.
So we was late today because I ran to Best Buy, right? I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just go buy me a fucking wireless hotspot, one of them little boxes like Nick was talking about.
Right.
I just had that motherfucker. Shit, I shoot from the park, from the beach, from the lake,
From
every
wherever,
motherfucking
yeah.
where, right?
Yeah.
Of course, you know them motherfuckers that the signal is. I got a wireless hotspot on my phone. You do too.
Yeah. But we can't use our own. We got to use somebody else's.
No, what I'm saying is that it's the same signal strength.
Oh, 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 oh.
Like I could hook my computer up to the phone right now, right?
Right.
But it's the same signal strength.
Right. You ain't got no signal. Signal wouldn't matter.
Right. So the reason why I'm not breaking up right now is because I'm broadcasting just like you guys, but I got a
Right.
whole nother me that's inside the room that I took off the screen, the original me from the camera, from the computer shit, right?
Right.
Because the
Okay.
computer is what's not getting the Wi-Fi is even worse than my phone.
So you fucked around and cloned yourself like Nick,
Mm.
nigga. Where y'all get these cloning techniques from? Can I learn?
Hey
Can I
man,
learn?
hey,
Okay, what
they teach
temple did y'all
look
practice at, nigga? Because the
look
temple I went to,
they
they
teach
didn't
you
teach
that
us the cloning
they teach you
technique.
that they teach you that before you turn 5. They take you across the river. You don't never remember nothing. You don't never remember nothing. You just come back from across the river and you got some powers. How
Got the
about that?
powers. Hey, yeah, I must, man, because damn, y'all niggas is
Nick,
cloning
you
niggas and
you ain't
shit.
never been over to Algiers? You ain't never been over there fucking around?
Oh yeah, all the time. The whole North
That
Shore
nigga said,
area.
oh yeah, all the
All
time
the
as a
time.
grown
The whole
folk.
North, these
I
niggas
went
finna
over there
start,
with the witch
these niggas
lady and
finna
we
start,
fucking
yeah,
drank some
naming
fucking
out
rum.
camping
I thought
sites
it
and
was
shit.
rum. That nigga said he woke
I
up and
like
there was a
You got a
coyote
pet
sitting on his lap
alligator and
and some
shit.
more shit.
Yeah, they
Right.
gonna name the alligator. Yeah, all types of shit,
I
nigga.
be on the Gibson, Louisiana, home of Thibodeau, Lake Charles, Slidell,
That's
New
hilarious.
Iberia,
Chap-
Spillway.
Chapatoulas, and I know how to say it. How about that, y'all? How about
And it's
that for my New
pronounced right.
Orleans folks?
And it's pronounced right. You know what I'm
But
saying? That is
you know me, I'm
hilarious,
I'm I'm
man.
like 15 minutes an hour. You know what I'm saying? I be asking somebody, where you going in the middle of the night? It's warm outside, so I'm going everywhere. Get never clothes on here.
Oh
When I went
man.
when I
You
went
know,
down there with my mom and them,
be on
when I
Canal
got
Street.
out from doing all that time, I went to New Orleans, and maybe about my third day there, fucking BB popped up, right? Cousin BB. You remember BB and Marsha? Yeah, you probably too young.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
BB,
BB
BB,
popped
Marsh.
up, and BB was like, "Come on, boy, you need to get up from about this house." We're sitting around on Buick. He's like, "You need to get from up around this house. Let me take you, let me take you across the river." And show you a good time. I'm like, nah, BB, I ain't fucking with you.
Jefferson
How
Parish,
you
just
go?
off the chain.
How you gonna run from a
Across
good
the river,
No,
time,
no,
bro?
Jefferson
no, no,
Parish.
no.
No,
Don't fuck
no,
around
no.
it.
How you gonna run from a good time though?
Nigga wake up and he be in Mississippi some fucking where or something like, how I get here?
Hey, it ain't like you had nowhere else to
So
Nigga
be.
that's just
pants
the
be on
look.
backwards. Nigga
No,
hair
that's
be
just the West
braided
Bank.
on one side, dyed on the other, with a weird tattoo on his back of his arm and shit. Like, what the fuck?
That's the West Bank, Marrero. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit.
The West Bank of New Orleans.
Talking
You
about,
know
let
what
me
I'm saying?
take
It's
you
all
to a
good.
juke joint. I ain't going to no damn juke joint. I'm good. Take me to the quarter. take me
Right,
take me to
right.
where it's safe. I'm
Where
a
it's a
city
lot of
boy.
public people at, yeah.
Where all
Hey,
lights
the
and
cold
shit.
part about it, right?
Right.
Police all over the place. Yeah, I want to see that place. I want
All
that
that.
one.
I
But
need
look,
all that. I
Yeah, I
need
need
all
all
that.
that. Yeah, safety, nigga. I
hey,
feel that.
if the show was here,
You fuck around
right?
and drive
So
through a
the cold
swamp just
part
to
about,
get to a little shack that holds like 16 people and it's 30 people in
but
there and
it be
nigga,
the
they all
best
over the
food though.
place.
The hush puppies, the catfish platter, the seafood platter, and they got to tell you it's called a setup, right? You'll never have to get up and go to the bar. You know what I'm saying? You get a half pint or whatever your favorite thing is. You know, bring your pack of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Ice in the food. You can
I
dance
think
all night.
I think living in New Orleans would make me an alcoholic because I'm not really into alcohol and that's pretty much all they do. Or when they do that a lot, I should say not pretty much all they do, but it's like what they do, and I don't think I
But
can do that.
but the
I
thing
think
is,
my
right?
liver will shrivel up immediately.
Now you'll be all right.
Now you'll go
You know
down.
what I'm
You'll
saying?
go down there and you'll learn how to drink responsibly, whatever the
There
fuck
we go.
that's supposed to
Yeah.
mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This the favorite
Nah,
color.
because look though, I say that too because I fucked around and fell in love with daiquiris, and you know I don't like nothing sweet when it comes to alcohol, but that man, them joints
Yeah.
is
Oh
like
yeah.
slushies, nigga, from 7-Eleven, and they just hit you with a couple, like 3 shots or something, and then send you on your way.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
the
that
ice
is
daiquiris
that is
back
the
over
one
here.
sweet drink. Especially you go down there in the summer, you'll drink them bad boys all day.
Right, that's what I'm
You won't
saying. That
even notice that you're drunk until you just
lit, nigga.
toe down, right?
Right,
Throw
that's what I'm
down.
saying. That
Fucking toe down, and
motherfucker
just
lit.
all of a sudden you be like, God damn, it's hot.
And then
What
it's
the
the type of
hell?
shit. And then it's the type of shit that you ain't gonna wake up and be like, "Oh, please, Lord, just let me keep living." You gonna wake up, go get you another one as soon as you can, find
Yeah,
your
there
little
you go.
daiquiri shack somewhere, and get right back cracking.
Hmm.
And yeah, because
Look,
them
'cause
joints is delicious. And I'm not a
K-Mac
big drinker
came
like that, but them joints is good.
at a family reunion. He come with the white styrofoam cup. I'm like, what's that at 9 o'clock in the morning? Daiquiri.
Man,
I'm like, what? He said, help. I'm
man,
like,
Me and my sister.
oh,
Me and
man.
my sister get up. I'm like, where you going? She's like, I'm going to Walmart and to the daiquiri shop. Oh,
yeah.
let's roll.
Okay.
Shit.
Right.
Yeah,
Right
let's
quick.
Like,
Let's
go.
get the party started quickly. Nigga. Yeah, I fell in love with them
We
joints.
come back.
So
Look. We come
I think
back.
that had me.
She got her daiquiri, and I think she might have had one for somebody that didn't work out. Somebody didn't take their shit.
Right.
You know how that shit work out, right?
Right. Or wasn't
yeah.
there when she got back and shit. Right.
You'll be two fists and some shit like a motherfucker. Oh, this was good. What
Right.
about this?
Hmm.
Oh, they
What
left?
side? What?
Yeah.
What about the
Ooh, that would have put them
hurricane?
together.
Oh, that blunt though.
Here, brother, taste this one. I'm like,
The
I don't want
liquid
to taste
blunt.
that shit.
The liquid
I
blunt
need to
was
get
my
no food for
shit. The liquid blunt
look,
and the hurricanes was the shit too. But that liquid
look,
blunt
they have
though,
mhm,
love it.
a piece of white bread and some potato salad, you know what I'm saying, to get you started. You know what I'm saying? So you can have some on that gut.
Oh yeah,
You
you
know,
wake up right quick and eat whatever leftovers is left because I'm pretty sure you done had a
oh
fine,
yeah.
fine meal tonight.
Oh yeah. It was some
So
leftovers over
motherfucker
there.
dig right back into get a bit of that, you know what I'm saying, and then go and start the day. And nigga
Yeah.
hit up another relative house for lunch
Hmm. So
or
so getting
dinner.
back to the other
Nigga.
part. So to go back to the other part. So you think it's a miraculous feat that our society goes through as far as us is concerned, or you think that is the miracle part? I'll put that on the table. Like the miraculous
Is
feast that we
this nigga said, is it miraculous or is it
Or
a
a miracle.
miracle?
It's the same damn thing.
yeah,
Yes,
both
nigga, I would agree.
I know
I
they
would
is.
agree that it's both.
You
I
know
would
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying?
agree
go
that
with
I'm talking
uh
yeah,
about how they phrase it.
3, all of the above for
all of
20,
them.
Alex.
Right. All of them. Is this a trick question?
You know what I'm saying? That's how I say miraculous or it's a miracle. You know what I'm saying? But it means the same thing. But people would
I don't believe
to
I don't believe
solidify it.
I don't believe it's that hard. I don't believe it's that type of a great feat, man. I just believe you just need enough people in the right ears, or enough people
Yeah.
that's actually showing and proving. It ain't nothing for a small financial group of upwardly mobile black men to start putting up shit dedicated to the motherfucking neighborhood. Like for instance, a
Right.
Yeah.
park and my baby sister's name is smack dab in the middle of Atlanta. I'm just saying anything to get
Yes,
something
indeedy.
going so
We
motherfuckers
still
see that
been
we
talking.
playing
How
But
long we been talking about that, Frank?
we gonna get that. Don't worry about nothing.
You
You know,
damn right.
we learning more. We gaining more. It's gonna come together. That's but what I'm saying. And we showing improving. And it's gonna be more motherfuckers trying to get in with us, man. And we accepting everybody that's righteous with it. I mean, well, anybody want to donate some
Well,
dope because we gonna do great things
I'm
with
just
it.
gonna
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put it out there in the atmosphere for the Leticia Davis Memorial
Memorial Park,
Park.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We might have to go get a GoFundMe or do some type of nonprofit to get that going, but that has to happen. My baby deserved that. She was the ghetto
Yes,
goddess.
she
So,
does.
you know what I'm saying?
Trap
I have
sis.
never I have never felt the energy of a neighborhood or area in terms of love for one particular person. She wasn't even old, like she wasn't even nobody grandmother, nigga. But she had that type of love, nigga. How you get granny love, nigga, at 20 fucking 30 fucking 2 years old and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that was
You ain't got
crazy.
you
That
ain't
was
got to
crazy.
tell me, nigga. I walked it
That
through
was
that
crazy.
shit, nigga, from
Yeah, but you know what
17
I'm
on
saying
up,
though?
nigga.
But
I
you know
was
what I'm
right
saying though?
there, nigga.
But you
My
know what I'm saying though?
baby,
That
baby.
type of vibe that she
Yes,
had
I
in
do.
that area. And I got out of jail and was like, damn, this is crazy. Like it kind of hit me in an emotional way. Like this is crazy how much these motherfuckers love my people. It's particularly my
Just
sister,
just
but
just to put the shit in perspective, Ticia was so pure and organic a person. She was the only woman, and from a little girl from 17 years old, that could check my ass viciously on the spot, and I'd be like, "All right, motherfucker, damn."
me
Right?
too.
She was that motherfucker, and
Me
and
too.
the nigga don't be feeling no kind of way, and will shoot up the whole everything behind her ass. How about that?
Hey,
And
so
she
when
gonna
I
do the
got out the
same thing
first
for me.
time, when I got out the first time, nigga, she held me. She set up the whole shit, nigga. At first, wasn't nobody coming through, nigga. I was just at the house, just happened to be home, nigga. She had half her hood, got me up, nigga. Come out here, meet the homies, nigga. You home, nigga. Like she set the whole shit up, regulated everybody, nigga. Everything stayed in line with no bullshit, nigga. Nigga, man, yeah,
My baby there,
yeah,
boy.
yeah,
Yeah,
Love TC to
yeah,
death.
yeah. That's just
yeah.
crazy.
She was
Shout
that
out to my
influence
baby.
on
She
me
been
too when
looking
I showed
after
up.
us. She been
All the
watching
time,
over us
nigga.
for sure.
All the time. Oh yeah, that's oh man. You don't even know how man. Well, I know
Yeah,
you know, but I be feeling that shit.
no,
You know what I'm saying?
because when I
I
showed
feel
up,
that
she
shit
was
through
like,
my daughter, like
she
my
said,
daughter's
"Wait,
attitude and shit like that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's TC all over. Like she just don't have three people in front of her.
yeah,
She got one
it,
dude in front of her, but she got that same
Right.
spirit. Like she be running shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bean
Running
do. She
shit.
damn sure do. Bean damn
yeah,"
sure
because she
do.
was all the way
Trying to
across
tell
the
you, man.
freeway, right? And I walked into the spot, right? She said, "What's your intentions out here?" I'm like, "What? What? What?"
Yeah, man.
Well, who is
Yeah,
this
man.
nigga? That's my people.
Yeah, she
Shit.
said, "What
Like,
your intentions is out
okay.
here?" I'm like,
Okay, let's see.
"Yeah." She's like, "Okay,
Yeah,
have a seat on
man.
the little couch right
McNass,
there. You
huh?
know, people coming in." Yeah, all right, we go
Yeah, that's
see.
my sister, nigga. My fifth
You
birthday
know what I'm saying?
present. Nigga ain't even know it, nigga. That's I don't remember nothing else I got on my fifth birthday, but I got a baby sister, nigga. How about that?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that was
Both
dope,
your
man.
sisters
So,
just had hella love for me from the time I showed up.
oh
And you
yeah, Chuck
niggas
ain't
was
no punk
gone.
either. Yeah, for
mhm.
real.
You
Chuck
niggas
ain't no
was
punk
gone.
either. She
Chop,
got a
chop,
cold
Chalk,
aura around there
TC,
too.
and
But
Yodi, they just showed me hella
Chalk's
love.
aura
I don't
is
know who
more like
calling
a
me, but they not getting through.
Chalk's aura is more like a I don't know, sort of enforcer
Oh,
ish.
no,
But I
yes
really
they
don't
are.
know. I didn't feel the same vibe that I felt when, from the people, for the people, from the people
Hello?
for TC. It was just a different vibe. TC, like I said, she had grandmother
Hello?
vibes, nigga. She wasn't nowhere near that age. Like everybody loved her like that. You know what I'm saying? That was weird. It was the craziest shit in the world. That energy was ridiculous. But I can see it because she that person, man. Like
yeah,
you said, she's so organically pure of a person, you can't really deny her much. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't gonna
Right.
ask you for too much. You know what I'm saying? And that's
yeah,
yeah, that was crazy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
shout out,
I
baby.
showed
Rest in
back up
peace.
there.
That's some good shit.
Oh yeah, recipe. So I showed back up in the desert. I thought, "What's going on, Chuck?" She's like, "Oh, everything's going good. Nick, this is black." I said, "Chocolate and black?" And he go to little one. I said,
And
"Oh,
Kyra.
you
Yeah.
doing your thing, huh?" Yep. So I was like, "All right, it's all good right there." But I remember them walking across the highway with little flip flops on. I was like, "Y'all not hot out here?" She was like, we gotta do to come hang." So it was all a beautiful day, man. And uh that journey part in our life, man, it solidified a lot of things, man. That everybody coming together as a group and surviving. and it's like that's one part that it was community involvement all the way around. If one didn't have something, they'll show up with some sugar, Kool-Aid,
Yeah, that
juice.
shit made the struggle not really strugglation. It was a struggle because we was in it, but it really wasn't because we was in it. You know what I'm saying? It was what we did. We took care of each other. That was a fucking tribe, homie. You know what I'm saying? A fucking tribe, homie. But simply
From the
put,
breeze,
and I wasn't there, but from all the stories, and from my uncles, from my moms, from y'all, like niggas was tribing around that bitch, man. It wasn't no bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
We
Intertribal
definitely was
bullshit,
that.
but nigga. Yeah, man, that's how shit's supposed to be, man. Y'all was an actual literal neighborhood, nigga, like how it's supposed to be in the best sense of the word. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah.
Shock for all intents and purposes was, really the big mama of the crew because we all just so respected her ass and she's so crazy as fuck, right?
Yeah.
Shock is like, Shock is Shock shit. She just what? Ain't no other description. Shock is Shock. And then TC,
Shock is a bully, nigga.
TC came from just being, she wasn't really never wild. Like people be having that shit fucked up, right? Like, oh yeah, she was crazy as a motherfucker. No, she wasn't. She just wasn't with the fuck shit. If whatever you
she was
talking
the
about,
coolest motherfucker in
she
the
gonna
world.
call you on that shit. What? What? You what? Well, you talking like you want to fight, right? Because I'm beating bitches up in the middle of the street all day,
Right
every
quick,
day.
though.
Whoever wants that, right?
Just line them up.
And that's just what it was. And that wasn't no fucking cap. It wasn't put no big draws on.
But
it
she
was
didn't go looking for
literally,
no
I will
bullshit.
beat you bitches up and have beat you bitches up in the middle of the street. So leave me and mine alone.
Right.
Period.
Exactly. Right. The chocolate comes to like, who's your peoples? Pull the old southern thing. Who's your peoples? What you doing around here?
But that's how you know, man. They instantly recognize a off face, a face that they used to be around. That's how you know everybody is in tune. Nigga, like niggas was on their shit because they ain't just gonna let anybody walk up in nothing and fuck nothing off. You know what I'm saying? What you doing right? Who you know?
Yeah.
You smiling this shit, so you must know
I
somebody.
She used to come.
I
you
never
smiling
forget.
this shit, you
I
must
never
know
She'll
forget
come in
somebody.
this
and
shit.
regulate the skybox.
I never forget this shit, and I tell the story all the time because it's just so fucking real. It's like, first of all, let me say that I've always said that I got angels that look over me and protect me no matter what the fuck I'm doing. Right? They make sure that I'm okay. Right? So
me too.
So I go back to the joint. Right? I go to the joint O2 on some fuck shit too. Right? But what it looked like was I was gonna get struck out. Right? And the way they did it was kind of shitty. The judge made everybody from Atlanta leave out the court first day of trial. So nobody knew what happened with me, right? But I didn't get struck out. I got 6 years, right? So mind you, I'm mad, right? Because ain't nobody writing, calling,
Because everybody else thought you got struck out.
Right. So that's how I'm figuring. These motherfuckers think I'm washed, so fuck K-Man. So for that whole time that I'm down, which is 40 months, I don't call nobody. I don't write nobody. The only person that I talked to throughout that whole scenario was G-Moms, and I talked to Yogi the last year that I was going to be coming home, right? So Yogi knew I wasn't struck out, and Taco Mama, G-Mom, she knew. Everybody else, nobody else knew. As it turns out, I get paroled on my birthday. Not only just my birthday, on my 40th birthday. Not just my 40th birthday, but a Friday, right? I'm thinking I'm going to LA.
All the shit lined up, nigga.
All the shit is lined up. I'm thinking I'm going to LA. When I get to R&R, they give me my envelope. This shit say Victorville parole. What? Fuck am I going to Victorville for? My whole family is in Inglewood, right? So, as it turns out, my sister called the parole agent. She like, well, no, he's paroled out here because this is where he got arrested. And since now that I know that he has intentions on going to LA, he needs to be in the office by 5 o'clock. Or I'm violating. I'm putting a PAL warrant out on him. I'm like, wow. I don't even get the, the little weekend, fuck
you gotta pop
off,
up.
none of that shit, right? I got to be there at 5 o'clock. Get
I
off the
remember that.
fucking bus in San Bernardino. I catch the Greyhound to Victorville. Get off, and I walk all the way from the bus stop to the motherfucking parole office. Because I
Mm-hmm.
keep thinking that I'm only like 4 or 5 blocks away. I'm way
Mm.
all the way up past the motherfucking freeway and shit, right?
Right.
So I get there, parole bitches talking crazy because I ain't got no address out there. You need to show up Monday with an address. I ain't got no address. You're gonna have to violate me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fixing to go party, party, party this weekend. It's my birthday today, right?
Right.
So I bounce and push to Adelanto. I get to Adelanto, nothing looks the same. Ain't nobody hanging
Yeah.
out in front of Desert Breeze, the White Gates, none of that shit, right? It's just dry. Everybody's behind the door at this time, right?
Right.
Everybody's chilling. So I get to the old Circle K, that Circle Mike's now, and I see a dude that he just looked like he might know somebody. And I asked the nigga, did he know Top? This nigga put me in the car and drove me around to Edom and Helena house. Top lived in right in front of them and shit, right?
Right.
So boom. So I hook up with my nigga. Soon as this nigga see me and all the hugs, that nigga was like, "Oh nigga, I know who you need to talk to." And this is when Chirps had just came out, right? I
Right.
had never seen a chirp before, right?
Right.
So all of a sudden I see this
Prince.
nigga.
Hey, hold on. I still haven't seen one, but go ahead.
Look, this nigga. I see this nigga. All of a sudden I hear Chop. Why that? This nigga's like, "Here, I got somebody you want to talk to." So this nigga, I don't know how to wait. Like, nigga, just hold the button,
He
right?
said, "Niggas
I'm
like a
like, "What's up?"
walkie-talkie, nigga."
Look, I'm like, "What's up?" Holding the button. I can't hear nothing. He like, "Nigga, let off the button." Let off the button and shit, right? Talking shit. K back, where you at, nigga? I'm on the way. Mind you, it's my birthday, right?
Right.
So she get there, to Helena and Edom's house, and then it was like she just, I don't know if she sent out the all chirp
Yeah, lift the
nigga
hood up,
or what
nigga.
nigga, but all of a sudden her phone was going crazy, right? It was all
Wake him
kind of
up. Wake him
motherfuckers
up.
hitting their phone.
Yeah. Yep,
Nigga,
lift the
that shit
block
turned
up.
into a whole fucking party, nigga, on a Friday night. Party at Edob and Talk's house. K-Back just got home, and it's his birthday.
Hmm.
Mind you, I'm homeless as a motherfucker, right? I
Right.
got my duffel bag with my dress, the rest of my dress outs in the motherfucker, right?
Right.
But yeah, Chalk was like, yeah, nigga, wherever I go, you go. That was the start of us starting to get kicked out of Yogi
Yep.
house,
Yep.
right?
That was the start of the legacy,
That
the
was the
kick out
start of the
legacy,
shit.
The
nigga.
legacy.
Nigga, Chalk was like, fuck that. My
They was
nigga's
getting a
home, nigga. You ain't fixing to be on these streets, nigga. Wherever I go, you go. And turned out we had the same parole agent and some more shit, right? That
That's
shit was hilarious. Yeah,
crazy.
Chalk been having my back for 1,000 years. No bullshit.
Nah, I mean, but the whole family,
My sis for
like I
real.
was saying, man, it was like it when I first got home, like I don't even like I remember meeting everybody, man, but it was the measure between me and you was ridiculous. But
Oh yeah.
before that though, you were always mentioned about some shit because I used to talk to Chalk every now and then in terms of when she'd have her little hot phones or whatever she was dealing with her dude in jail. But when she had got locked up, I think it was I want to say just after she had Kyra, or either way it goes, just before y'all end up having the same goddamn parole age. Because you only realized that was. I mean, with sexual
Before
violation.
it was before she had Kyra.
Right, before she had Kyra. Okay, so and we
Mm.
were writing jail and shit. And yeah, she mentioned you a lot. I was like, all right, yeah, cool. Because they didn't know who you were. It's like whatever. At that point, you know what I'm saying? And
Chocolate.
lo and behold, man, you ended up being the coolest nigga that ever pulled the trigger, goddamn it. You don't even know.
That's the same
Allegedly.
thing I said.
You
As
know
soon as I
what
met you, I was like, oh shit, this nigga, I already know this nigga's just like me. Shit,
I'm
just younger. This nigga got the same experiences, everything, right?
Man, that shit was crazy. That shit
Then
was
the nigga
crazy.
didn't even
But
have to
that
talk about it. The nigga was like, nigga, we just started chilling like how me and Nick was the same way, because Nick was a little boy, right? See, I'm I was grown when Nick moved to California. Nick and his mom and his little brother moved into the house that I grew up in, right?
oh,
So
okay.
I was in the fucking streets. And then I went to jail for 10 years, right? So while I was gone for that dime, Nick was navigating these motherfucking streets. fucking making a name for herself. And then I came home, and shit was funny as fuck, right? Because mind you, this nigga was a little boy when I left the street, like 13 or some shit like that, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
12 maybe.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, right, here comes this grown ass big fat nigga and shit, right? It's him and it's my god brother Keith Rodney, right? And my cousin, his uncle T Mac. T Mac was getting married, right? T Mac, I got out. No, T Mac wasn't getting married. My Uncle June was getting married. My Uncle
Get
June was
married.
getting married. Yeah. I got out, and then 10 days later, my Uncle June got married. But everybody came to California, right? So it was like everybody was there. And this nigga Nick rolled up, pushed up on me like, nigga, what's up, Keith? Whoop. And I was like, hey, it's one of these niggas. Because it's a bunch of them this nigga's age, right? Fran got 11 kids, right? It's
Damn.
this nigga. Alex is a little younger. You know what I'm saying? Junebug, all of them, they was all little
In
kids
like
and
the
shit,
real,
right?
right that same age. Yeah.
Nigga, I'm 21, nigga, been to YA, gang banging, selling dope. Nigga, got Cadillacs and fucking spots in and out of state. Nigga, what do I know what my little cousins look like when they grow up,
Right.
right? This nigga
Right.
Nick was like, oh, it's fucked up. You don't wreck my nigga Nick. I was like, Nick, oh, nigga. And from
I was
that
like, we
day,
pushing
I'm
right
talking
now.
about literally from that day, it's been like me and this nigga ain't never been apart. I mean, we've been apart physically, but just on
Right.
that
Just
level,
in
this
terms of
nigga
that
always
spirit,
know where I'm
yeah.
at. I know where this nigga is, and when I don't, I be on some bullshit.
Yeah, I be getting yelled at. What
I
you
be cussing
missing?
like this
No, but
nigga
you
my
know what I'm saying?
son or something.
That's the good part. Yeah, cause look, I made him come all the way up there. He's like, man, what I'm coming up there for? I was like, man, just come, man. It's gonna be all good. He showed up. I pop open the little garage. I was like, here you go. He's like, what? Like, yeah, go ahead and
Oh
saying,
yeah,
do your
that was for
thing,
my
man.
birthday.
Little ride.
That was
You
for
know what
my
I'm saying? And that
birthday.
was the year after, huh? Your birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
So it's like that's the one thing. That's the one thing that it always been apparent in our family, man. It's like people always look out for it. Even if you be like, oh, I'm good. Okay, well, I know that you probably not good, but I'm not gonna tell you you're not good. I mean,
Right.
here you go. Make do with it. You know what I'm saying? With whatever it is, because that's the part that keep us uh level. We call it even exchange. And so, Frank, I got even exchange from your family, you know what I'm saying, and all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
if
Right.
it's like a lot of people don't get to experience that in life because they you know what I'm saying, lone soldiers are lone wolves, right? But when we come, like you said earlier, when we come together and we all have um, we keep that mindset of we growing every day. Every day we get to do it one more again. You know what I'm saying? That we're gonna find not ways around it, but the juggernauts. And we can't be faded. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always used to say, oh, I'm gonna catch a fade with this day. He's like, man, you always
Mm-hmm.
used to say that. I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
fading
finna
every
knock this
day. You know what I'm
motherfucker
saying?
out too, right quick.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep on pushing on that level. And that's how we actually build strength because we congratulate, not play. You know what I'm
Hell yeah,
saying? So
man.
Real
Yeah,
spill.
man. And that's crazy though, because seamless between the three of us. It's so crazy.
yeah, that's
Don't forget,
that's
don't
the one
forget my
thing.
baby, cause she just
Yeah,
like us. She the girl
Oh well,
version. That
yeah, yeah,
it's like
yeah. I
she
was just
grew
talking
up
yeah,
in a
about
Shell.
parallel world.
in terms of how we
Mm-hmm.
met, how it was
Yes,
just
indeedy.
seamless. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
Oh
I haven't
yeah,
got
It's
a,
yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah,
got a
yeah.
chance to
Without a
personally
doubt.
meet Shell yet, but I'm sure when I do, it's gonna be just as seamless. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm
See,
just
and,
just
and,
like
and
right
that's the
on
thing.
in
Look,
together like everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Shell was the same way. I had been gone all them years. Shell and them was kids, little kids. You know, when I had left and went to the pen, so I hadn't even heard nothing about them. Her and Chantel and none of them. And I got out and went to New Orleans and said I was going being kitty boy to all my older cousins. But it
Right.
was my younger cousin that was like, nigga, you need to come with us.
What's happening? Right.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Shit. We already know how you get down, cuz.
Yeah, come
Let's
on, right?
roll.
Come on.
and,
Like,
and
shit, we out of here then.
you know what I'm saying? And that's just like when S-Ball
Oh, but
came
wait, hold
home
on, time
too.
out. I'm sorry, nigga. Hold on, nigga. And it ain't just me. This nigga Mac, y'all niggas is friends with my whole. I mean, my cousins, nigga. But for nigga, y'all friends with the whole. And I don't mean like, I know these, and I mean I'm friends with you, and I know them. Nah, nigga. You, you niggas
Nigga
have
dip.
had life experiences, sis, with
Me and,
other members of my
me and this
family,
nigga
nigga.
dip.
Like that's crazy, nigga.
Me and
That's
this
what I'm
nigga
saying.
dip, boy.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
homie. You know what I mean? Like
I
that's
be
beautiful shit.
I be
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
I be saying dip is my Atalanto Nick. Shit. Me and that
Yeah.
nigga dipped and been through some shit, boy.
Oh
That's
That's
what I'm
yeah.
my
saying,
motherfucker
man.
right there.
Niggas,
Allegedly.
niggas, niggas is
Shit. Ain't no allegedly.
it got to be in the roots. You know what I'm saying? Because we all rooted from that area.
Don't fucking allegedly, goddammit.
You know
That
what I'm
nigga got
saying?
receipts.
Hey,
Yeah.
it
But
got to be in the roots though, right? Because it all,
yeah.
we all stem from that area, so it got to be in the roots. You know what I'm saying? That energy all
Oh
come
yeah,
from the
most
same
definitely.
place. Oh yeah.
Most
And
definitely.
another thing too, like another experience that was great when S-Bone came home too, and we was right there. You know what I'm saying? And he felt the love too, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, oh yeah. We had it was allegedly all outlandish that night too. He's like, what the world? What's going on? I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, when we came for, what did we come back for? Was it Felicia something or was it
Was it
Christmas? I
Felicia's
think it was
birthday?
Felicia's. No, I think it was her wedding reception.
Oh yeah, when somebody gave my shoes away, my I showed them. Yeah,
Yeah, that was at the
Felicia made it.
Crystal Roll. That was
Crystal
at the
Think
Road,
said
yeah,
Crystal
somebody
Roll.
gave my shoes away. Let me give
my
my
shoes
goddamn
and my
shoes
belt.
away.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I was always G'd up driving something foreign. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
had to step out with the all white tennis shoes on, but we made it happen though. The Crystal Road, it
And
was
you
all
know what I
paid.
think? You know what I think would have been glorious than I can even imagine is if we all through some type of time loop met each other. And we were all in our glory heyday. We was at the top of our bullshit
Right.
because mine was a little bit later than y'all's. But man, do you know how much fun we would have had with that type of shit?
Yeah, I was kind of outlandish, dog. Real outlandish, Frank.
Niggas would have
Like
probably
more
called me the
outlandish.
gold man because every time I seen y'all niggas, I'd have been handing out pieces like, here you go.
You know
Here,
what I'm
nigga,
saying?
take this. You know what I'm saying?
So
Hey,
I
allegedly,
done been
oh
on such
God.
outlandish bullshit.
look, at one particular time, right? Alvarado Street, if whoever know, allegedly, right? Like somebody was
This
regular
nigga.
Alvarado, like, come here with the tip taps on. Oh, gee, I'm out the Cadillac.
I
The
believe
story
Nigga
we're
was
at a
goes,
glorious point right now, though. I believe that just in this whole movement, the brilliant mega mind of the Master Mac, Kingfish in the building, and
yes,
moving on this shit puts us in a rather fucking dope situation right now. You know what I'm
you know what
saying?
I'm saying?
I
Like,
Because
think I think
I like
I
that.
think we're
I
on the
think we're
way.
in a glorious one right now. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I
it's the
think we
wisdom
might be
teeth
on
and
the way to
everything
some
now,
shit. We
man.
just gotta stay there.
That's
We
it.
just
You know
gotta
Just
what I'm saying?
stay
keep doing
there.
it. 'Cause I love doing this, so
Yeah,
that ain't gonna be a problem for me, man. Any
it
chance I
was the
can, despite the technical difficulties and time restraints. Now that I'm a football dad, but I only got to do that twice a week and one day on the weekend, so I'll be in three
yeah,
days a week for sure, for sure. And then as soon as I figure out how I can do that shit from the park, I make friends enough with a motherfucker loan me a hotspot. Nigga, I'm filming from the goddamn practices.
yeah.
Or unless
But
Mika in there and I use hers, I'm
All right.
filming
yeah,
from the goddamn joints. So I'll be
and
in.
that's the
Nigga,
thing,
I'm in.
Frank.
You know what I'm saying? I
Because
love this shit, man. I love fucking with y'all. I love the fact that people
mhm.
fuck with us. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
So the thing is, we're in the wisdom stage
Most
and
definitely.
everything. So we got all that stuff out the way. You know what I'm saying? So I love it when Puppet come home, C come home, get Bear up in here. You know what I'm saying? And
And nigga
everybody
Bears,
get to have
uh, talk to that nigga today.
yeah.
But
So
what'd you say about him? Is that nigga alright? How that nigga doing?
He good.
yeah.
Yeah,
And so
that nigga
once we have
bear.
the round table affair again, I'll be drinking some organic juice. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I can indulge in the alcohol no more.
I didn't
You
know
know what I'm
Duce
saying?
made vodka. Now I'm intrigued.
Yeah. So
Me
we're
neither.
gonna go
That's a
ahead and
new
get that
shit
all
for me.
together.
I found
You know
that
what I'm
out
saying?
at the picnic. Uh, 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 oh God, I forgot my auntie husband name.
Uh
Anyway,
oh.
my auntie,
Please.
I forgot. I forgot I'm brain
Ron
fart right
husband.
now. Yeah, but it's my nigga, man.
Freddie.
No, nigga.
That nigga said Freddie. You said Sharon husband, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, forgive me, Uncle Brain Fart right now. My shit's ridiculous. Anyway, he had some, and I'm like, what? I had to double take on that one, nigga. I double take on that one.
Yeah,
I
I'm
might
kind of
have to
still
go
want
look for that just on the
Yes,
strength,
sir.
just to see what.
It's kind of good. It was. I don't know what it is about Belvedere, man. Maybe it's because I don't know. I want to say it's because they're Swedish, but other than cheese, I don't know shit about the Swiss.
I like the
Army
Belgian
knives.
better than I like the Belgian better than the Grey Goose.
Me
But
too.
I've been off
But you
that
can't find
Tito's,
the
man. That
Belvedere
Tito's
everywhere.
been kind of
I
smooth.
know.
Hey, man,
I be able to.
I
month of
found a bottle
June.
of Tito's out here, $20 too. I was jumped all over it too, right? $20 at Walmart.
Oh yeah, I wonder if my Uncle June has refined the drinking of Crystal Head vodka at my party
You
from the
said you
last time
wanted.
I seen him. I think because he's like, well, I need to go to bathroom and find like about 3/5 of this. I'm like, Uncle June, you ready for that? He's like, this is gonna be, he got all the other exotic Johnny Walker, Red Label,
Yeah, I was about to
whatever.
say
But
that
he's
should
like,
be up on the bar. You know,
yeah,
it's a good decorative bottle with that shit on top of it. That motherfucking vodka is fire. It'll sit you on your ass. Some people know.
What
yeah,
vodka? Which one you talking about?
Crystal Head.
The
Fucking
Crystal Head.
crystal head shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
that one right there.
That
I haven't had a
that Dan
chance.
Aykroyd.
I
That's
haven't had
that
a
Dan
Dan
chance to
Aykroyd.
Aykroyd.
jump on under that Dan yet. I've never experienced a
Yeah,
Crystal Head. But I'm
yeah,
not really a
That shit is
vodka
fire.
drinker, so it ain't like I'm set
I,
out to
it's
just
kind of pricey.
taste all the vodkas. But I
I
like
It's
told
kind
you,
of pricey.
nigga,
It's delicious.
I drove $100 bottle. I drove $100 bottle across three state lines like that shit was a kilo of fucking cocaine, nigga.
So look,
I
a
had that
hundred
shit
dollars,
ducked and wrapped.
$100 is like a fifth.
Yeah,
Yep,
Okay,
like
that's not bad.
750.
750s,
That's not bad.
750 on the
That's not
tip.
bad.
You know
That's
what I'm
not
saying?
bad.
But
If it get you far like that, I thought you talking like some
but you
200,
ain't
Of course,
guzzling.
$260 type shit. $100 ain't bad. $100
Nick,
ain't bad.
look, we got the bottle to travel with. Then of course, Nick wife wanted to get the little baby bottles, right? Because they had some little baby bottles that was like
Baby
the
crystal
size
heads.
of the little, yeah, they was like the size of the one shot Patrons. But the motherfuckers was like
Little
30
baby
bucks,
crystals,
right?
nigga. Little
But they was
infant
like
crystal
30
heads.
bucks,
30
right?
bucks.
I
Sheesh.
was like, what the fuck? Little cute little skull bottle and shit, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna roll the big one right here.
Yeah, but you mess around, look, you try to turn the little bottle up to the head, right? And next thing you know, you be like, whoo, wait,
It'd be
hold up.
crawling on the ground some goddamn where.
Yeah,
Off the baby
hit,
bottle?
yeah,
Off the baby crystal? The infant
yep,
crystal heads? I
yep.
need an infant
Yeah, you
crystal
ain't gonna
head then.
drink a
Where we
lot of
find
that
those
shit.
at?
Now
I
you
want to
gonna
find
sit.
one of
You
those to
can
start
find them.
off with.
They be at certain liquor stores. I found them at right there because I was living in Apple Valley at the time, and I found the three different size bottles right there at the liquor store next to the 7-Eleven on Apple Valley Road and
What
Highway
a
18,
oh.
Yeah, but
Oh, okay. I know what
drink
you're talking
responsibly
about.
when you
right there
if
behind the
disclaimer,
7-Eleven.
right?
Yeah, where that
Disclaimer,
Jack in the
drink
Box and all that
responsibly.
is.
Don't take it for you know what I'm saying, a little
This
rock
nigga said.
liquor. Drink responsibly.
This
Drink
nigga said,
responsibly.
"Drink responsibly." Yeah, don't steal your alcohol, nigga.
I guess
That's
that's
drink
responsible.
responsibly.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah, you
Don't
You know,
drink
I
up
don't
my
drink like
shit,
that
nigga.
anyway, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bring your own.
I like the feeling of that alcohol gives. I don't like the feeling that it gives when it takes over.
okay, all right.
Because that shit
Well,
takes me out.
I
Like
already
I'm that nigga
fucking.
to be in the corner with all the coats on his head and shit. Nigga, I no longer enjoy the party. I no longer enjoy
well,
it. So you know what I'm
when you
saying?
get to Louisiana, man, it's gonna make your liver quiver. So all you gotta do is eat good. Just keep 2 pieces of white bread
Oh, he ain't
I
got no
need
problem
my
with that.
liver.
in the car.
I need my
That nigga
liver.
he gonna have enough good food in him to sop up with a little bit of alcohol he end up drinking. Frank don't drink like that.
Right,
Frank just
especially
think
out
he
there.
drink like that. Yeah,
I don't drink
you
like
get
that at
around
all.
you get around them big dogs. Get around them big dogs, boy. They'll show your ass how to drink. That's the goddamn show.
They be like, "You better
Take
take
your
care
ass
of your
down to
sister,
the
cause
country. You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
take
need a
your ass
crash
down
course
to
to
the
drink,
country and shit, right?
cause
look." So allegedly,
I'll
so
take you
this is how
down
it
to the
goes, right?
Cedric. Low.
Yep. So
Hey,
this
we
is how it
bringing this
goes,
nigga
right?
down there, man. Little Cedric,
look out
JJ,
for him.
look
Yeah,
out for us.
little
Look
Cedric.
out for him.
Duke,
Yeah.
you already
So
know
how the
what the
story
sentence
goes,
is.
right? This is how the story goes, right? So if y'all bring in somebody that haven't been to New Orleans before, make sure that you're gonna be responsible for, because they get their head back. This they call it, get their head
Oh,
back,
they
right?
gonna get
And
talked
you
about.
embarrass
Yeah, you
yourself.
gonna get talked about.
Look, yeah. So you end up on Bourbon Street somewhere
You gonna
at
get talked
4 o'clock in the
But
morning,
that's
right?
just it, though. I
And you done
have
caught
been,
her
so I'm not
somewhere.
scared of that part.
Okay,
I was
that is
talking
the
in
part.
terms of
So
living
you're not gonna
there.
get a reputation, but they're like,
No, I
they're
visited
gonna be like, last time
now.
you
They'll
a
brought that
talk
couple
booty on
about you
there.
times,
for. They'll talk about you for a few years.
but
Yeah.
nah, I was
Fuck
talking about
around
just
and
living there. Like
fuck
I
around
can
and
go
pee
and
on
hang out,
yourself or go to sleep or be
Stop it.
throwing up
No,
in the fucking
allegedly.
bushes outside the club,
Allegedly.
in the fucking French Quarter. No, yeah,
none of
no,
that. I
yeah.
know how to drink. I know how to drink in order to keep all that
Hey,
off me. I am a sipper.
that was my uncle John, right? He was like, what that boy been drinking? The fresh, I was drinking Bumpy Face, right? I don't know if I mixed it and I poured the wrong thing.
I
I
don't.
had some
Even
Absolute.
see how. Oh yeah, I do. Snoop Dogg, because Seagram's was some of the
Yeah,
nastiest shit.
you know what I'm
Coming to
saying.
think
So the
about
thing
it,
is, so me and Felicia, we go to the ice house, right? It was her graduation, right? That little he cut up with me, going back to your mom's house in Clovis. I'm in the front yard, all in the bushes next to the little blue the old blue post office car, right? Boom, back on my feet. They're like, oh, we try to cut up with you. I was like, no, no, no. I'm Robert Paul McLean grandson. No. You know what I'm saying? And with your mom with the champagne, she's like, well, put 2 more bottles in the freezer. Was that Carvel's?
Corbell's
There we
extra
go,
dry.
baby.
She ain't
Yeah.
fucking with y'all.
The little glasses keep the door like this.
just a regular dry. Her dry got
Yeah, the little
extra dry.
glasses just keep
Extra dry,
right
baby.
there.
Don't play.
Don't
Yeah,
fuck
All
don't
around.
right,
play.
look.
All right, y'all.
We done made it an hour and 21 minutes without the mermaid and with the technical difficulties. We just want y'all to
Yeah.
know out here in the Piranha Pine that we innovative as a big dog around here. We here for the people. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure
Powered
it
by the
happens for
people,
y'all. You
and
know what I'm
Yeah.
yeah,
saying?
Anytime, anywhere, traffic.
even even when the shit is nigga rigged. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We still gonna be here for your ass, god damn it.
right
I
Much
indeed.
love
wanna
to
thank
everybody.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody. I want to send a special shout out to the mermaid, Miss Nick Mo. Um,
We miss you, B.
if you stuck in traffic, if you traffic in, if you're managing some traffic materials, I don't know what you're doing,
Directing
babe.
traffic.
But yeah, directing traffic. We just we hoping you we hoping for you a speedy and safe trip on back home. Let us know
Oh
that you
yeah.
made it in safe and everything. Hit us up on the group chat. Uh, I want to thank everybody else that joined us on Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Catch us in the replay. Like, share, comment. Um, who am I mad at? Oh, y'all know who I'm mad at. The comments.
Wait, what
Holla at your
happened?
boy.
Wait, what happened? Somebody said you was mad at somebody in the comment.
Ain't nobody in the comments. That's what I'm
Oh,
mad about.
oh,
Oh.
Uh,
that's how y'all doing
yeah,
us. Okay,
that's how y'all getting
okay,
down today, huh?
okay.
Okay,
All
it's all
right. I mean,
good.
we know we've been gone for a couple of days. We understand, but okay,
Have no
okay.
fear. The Piranha Pond is always gonna be here. Uh,
Nick
damn,
tapped out
who did
before the
we lose?
sign off. Nick,
Oh
he
yeah,
tapped off before the
we
sign
lost
out.
Nick. In any event, we're gonna sign off. Y'all know what
Yes,
it
sir.
is. We have been live from the Piranha Pond at 5/7 Central, and now we